Hey everyone, I'm Mike from Hobbyit. In magazine 8 of the series, we received Legolas. He came to me with not the best paint job, so let's bring him back to life. I soaked him in isopropyl alcohol overnight, which made the paint come off easily with a toothbrush. There are still a few specks of paint left, but nothing to worry about. I'm going to follow a 4-stage approach for this one: base coat, wash, highlight and basing. I really liked the blue for Legolas, and this azure was a perfect match for the movie Legolas. Refractive green is a lovely forest green, so I apply that to Legolas's tunic. Let's pick a brighter green for his trousers and boots. You can use the same blue for the trousers if you want, or paint his boots leather. A lot of movie references have him all in green, so that's what I've gone for here. For the skin, I'm using the tried and tested Games Workshop triad of Bugman's Glow, Cadian Flesh Tone and Kislev Flesh. 2 thin coats should do it. I apply a layer of bone white to the quiver, bow, hair and leather belts. This is a nice base for the following colours. For the hair, I'm using Skeleton Horde, which gives us a nice shadow for blonde hair, which we'll highlight up later. For the leather and wood parts, I use Garagax Sewer mixed 50-50 with contrast medium. The braces I tidy up with some black Templar, but honestly, any black will do. Before moving on to the washes, go over your model and tidy up any areas you accidentally hit with the wrong colour. On to stage 2, the washes. For the blue, I use Tyron Blue. I give both flat green and refractive green a wash with a Thornian camo shade. You can see I go heavy on the wash for the flat green. It's really bright and I like it as an undertone, but a heavy wash will make it more coherent with the refractive green. The skin gets a wash with Reichland Flesh Shade. To further dull that green down, I apply another wash with Agrax Earthshade. All the leather and wood also get a layer of Agrax Earthshade. On to highlighting. On each of the areas we'll be using our base coat to bring back the midtones. Here, refractive green is used. To increase the brightness, instead of using white, which can be a bit harsh and actually dull down your colours, I use yellow ochre to create a few brighter tones of green, adding a little bit more each time and covering a smaller and smaller area until I'm happy with the look. We highlight the trousers and boots in the same way but with flat green, and again mixing in yellow ochre to create a highlight colour. Using Bugman's Glow, let's hit the higher points of the face, forehead, ears, nose, cheeks, chin and upper lip. We continue through the triad with Cadian Flesh Tone, hitting the same areas but smaller. Finally, onto Kislev Flesh, again hitting a smaller area. I paint up the eyes with bone white, and trying to get that lovely blue eye colour of Legolas, I use the same azure paint we used for the blue cloth. The hair is highlighted up with bone white. This hair has to be some of the nicest sculpted hair on such a small model I've seen. It was easy to use the side of a brush and just hit the edges. Through this, I was thinking about what colour to use for the fletching. In the end, I went for a bright, almost golden yellow with MESBG yellow contrast paint. I really like the look of matte paint on models, so I give it a layer of matte varnish prior to applying the metallics. There's a little bit of gold trim on Legolas, so using Retributor armour I hit all the trim pieces. And with that, we have a completed paint job and can get onto the basing. I apply earth texture paint, and using Mod Podge and the trick I learnt in my last video, I hold him upside down in my grass applicator. I also apply one grass tuft for some variation in height. Paint the rim in your preferred colour. I also like a bit of dry pigment hitting the boots and the ground. I think it brings the model and the base together nicely. Thank you if you stayed this long. If you like the channel, consider supporting me with a like or a comment, or join my Patreon, like these lovely people. Until next time, happy painting.